Where's the top go for the, did one of them not have a top?
This one says same.
Alright, we're recording, no.
Alright,
I want some sticks.
alright. Let me explain this to y'all right quick. Alright, the way this works is, we have 100, well let me get over here. We have 150 acres, we were raising cows. We have 150 acres. It's one big square, 150 acre parcel, 150 acre pasture. It's got two small stream beds in it, okay? One of them, as you can look on your paper, one of them is going right through the middle of it, okay? And the other one cuts along, it's a smaller stream, and it cuts along through the corner. So what y'all are gonna do, we're gonna raise cattle here. We're gonna have about 100 head of cattle out here, and we're gonna raise them. Well, they need water, right? And they got these stream beds. That's the key word there. It's a stream bed. What does that mean?
Yeah, it can drain, it can, like.
It's dry.
Yeah,
It's dry.
it can get, yeah.
But it also means that there is what whenever it rains?
Water.
Water when it rains. So therefore, we figured that out. All right. So we have a stream bed. We have two of them. One of them is smaller than the other. The one that goes through the middle is the main one. You have the other one that meets on the neighbor's property. It kind of comes back and ties in. What we need to do is we need to supply water to cattle. We got to supply them water. So we're going to build a pond dam. We're going to build a pond and we got to build a dam. Y'all are going to concentrate on the dam. But the way this ties in what we've been learning about soil. So we have the 4 different types of soil. We got sand, we got gravel, we got topsoil, and we got clay. What's the different properties of the different soils? Y'all know? Like for instance, gravel. What happens when water hits gravel?
Runs off of it.
Okay, it just runs right through it. What about sand?
They absorb, like, kind of enter.
It still goes through it.
Yeah, it goes through. So
Kind of goes through it, but
That's
I mean, if
slower.
you look at that, what is that? It's kind of what? It's kind of wet, so it holds a little bit, but if you run water through this, it really doesn't do much, right? All right, next we got just our regular old topsoil. This is kind of a topsoil clay mix. What is it? What happens when water hits it? Soaks it up.
Yeah, but why would you wanna use sand? Because like when you're building a pond, if you hit sand in the bed, you gotta put down clay cause it'll let the water drain out.
So you don't put any sand in there?
Well, I guess you would kind of form it a little bit, but
And then you have your clay. And what happens when water hits clay?
it stays.
It stays, doesn't go anywhere. Okay? So those are the 4 things you're gonna build you can choose whatever you want. You can use 1, you can use all 4, you can use 2, you can use 3, whatever you want to use. But you just need to know that those are our basic principles of the soil, so you have to figure out what you want to use. The soil that's in it is a clay, loamy clay gravel mix. So the soil that's in it has 3 different types of soil mixed together into one. We said it's a loamy. A loamy is going to be kind of like this. This is going to be your regular soil. And then it has your clay. What's your clay? What do we say about clay?
Just sit there.
It just, well,
Sit
what?
on top of the wood. The water sit on top of the plate.
Doesn't necessarily, but it absorbs so much that you can't get through it. So it just sits there on it. And then we said our sand, and then your gravel. What do we say about gravel?
It did run off.
Just runs right through the gravel. So it's got all 3 of those things in the soil we have. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to answer some questions. I want y'all to do is you're going to use this right here. You can, let me give y'all a pack of markers. Y'all can draw on it. So, I want you to design where you want it. Okay? You're going to want the most water you can get. So I want you to design where it's going to go.
well, can you,
On here, I want you to draw. I want y'all to talk together. I want you to figure out where it goes.
can we put like a little pond right here? That way you connect both of these and you kind of block this one off and where it kind of runs.
That's up to you. You just have to pay attention. Those arrows that are on there show you where it runs off. Okay. So if the water runs off if it runs a certain way, it runs where? Like, so where does water run from? Just tell me where it runs.
Downhill.
Runs downhill. So look at that where you're asking where does water run?
You can build it right here, because it runs downhill, and this one attaches to it, though. No? If you maybe
So,
here. They'll both run off.
That's what I was
the same
saying.
point.
Okay, where were you?
Cause it'll run.
All right, let's get we're gonna get the whole idea, and then after I tell y'all exactly what you're gonna do, then we can ask some questions.
So wherever we draw this is where we're gonna build it? With this?
Where you're gonna build the pond, and then you're gonna actually build it, and we're gonna test the pond and the dam and actually see if it works, with the soil that you choose to
So
use.
like, we'll only put it like half right here and put water on this side.
That's what you're gonna do eventually, yes.
Okay.
So you got two different sides to this project. Number one, you're gonna draw where you're gonna actually build it on there,
Build up.
the dam, okay?
Right here.
The pond,
Dam this side
a
off.
pond, a dam and a pond, okay.
Dam this
A
side
pond.
off where it fills in
Hold on.
right here.
Hold on, Tyler. You're actually building a pond, okay? But to have a pond, you have to have a way to stop the water. So without a dam, you're not gonna have a what? A pond.
Bam!
Exactly. So you actually have to build the dam. Here's your paper, kind of asking you a couple of different questions that you're gonna need to answer on here. You can actually turn this over, but what I want you to actually draw it out. I want y'all to sit around, I want you to talk about where you want the dam. So the first question I want you to answer is, where's the dam? Where is it located? Where are we gonna put it? Why are we gonna put it where we're gonna put it? Okay? Where's the smartest place to actually put the dam? The next question, once we build the dam, okay, I wanna know, are we gonna have to put in new soil? If we gotta put in new soil, what kind of soil are we gonna bring in?
Run
Okay.
right here.
Tyler, you gotta pay attention to all the questions, and then you can get started. Because then you're gonna be asking me a question, hey, what do we use? What am I supposed to do next? Well, I was telling him. So, we wanna actually know, have the soil type. Do we need to bring in new soil, or does the soil we have work? Okay, if we do bring in new soil, what kind of soil are we gonna bring in? Okay? Alright, after we bring in the soil,
Are we using it off of that?
the
being
four
our-
types of soil, that's the only four types of soil you can use. We're real basic, we're not gonna go into 100 different types of soil.
Well then,
After you decide on what you're gonna build it with, you're actually gonna build it. Within building the dam, you need to figure out where you're gonna put your spillway. What type of spillway you're gonna have. We got trickle spillway, which is a pipe, and then you actually have a land drainage spillway to where it either runs off of one side or the other, or in the middle, wherever you want it, okay? Where's the smartest place to put it, okay? And then you tell me why you put it where you put it.
hey,
Yes, sir.
and this runs into somebody else's land too?
That runs into somebody else's, but we got another one where it meets on the other side, those two.
That
You
don't
read your-
run into his?
Huh?
That don't run into his?
That does run in, both of those run into it in the long
Does he
run.
have cows too?
Huh?
Does he have cows too?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because if he does, then you would take that little pipe drain where it still runs into water into his.
Or what about, okay. So,
You don't wanna
but
leave
then,
them
once you
long
figure
dry.
that, I wanna know the height of the dam, how deep it's gonna be, just everything about a pond you do. So, I want y'all to go ahead, tell me where you want it, y'all go ahead and design it all out, and answer those questions. So, get started.
Alright, take ball mic. Ball mic. Alright,
Michael Call.
I get.
On this sheet, you're gonna draw me a dam. You're gonna say, this is where the dam's gonna go. I want my dam here. I want my pond. You say, I want my pond and my dam to go here. This is my pond and dam to go here. Where do you want it?
Run off of these.
I would have it.
You choose wherever you
But you need
want.
something that can make it run back into this also.
Alright, here's your.
Because you're gonna have to keep it, you know, flowing
This
back
way.
in the pond.
Mhm.
This one, you have two drains, where you're gonna have a little pipeline that's gonna set off to this one side,
Talk loud.
and it's gonna run.
They gotta hear you.
This section will
Oh,
be
can you
cut
hear
out basically.
I wonder, does this go all
So,
the way
Put a
around?
dam.
Like,
here.
does it run
So
back
we
to the
can,
pond,
like,
or does it
these
just
pipes,
leave out?
and you're wanting the runoff.
Because you know, if it attacks
Because of
here,
the
if it
pond.
comes all the way back around and flows through, then it's gonna go back in the pond, then you turn back to the pipe.
No, your dam is actually the dam of your pond. That's where your pond
So
is.
you want to turn this stream into a pond?
If that's what you wanna do, yes. You have two different streams. You gotta figure out which one you want to build the dam
Because
with.
if it is, then we won't
This
have to
stream,
worry
it says
about
right
this
here
one.
that this stream, your main stream going to the middle is bigger than the smaller stream
Go
here.
into the
Now, the
pond
pond
and
is
drain back
for
out
cattle.
of this, and it's gonna constantly.
Correct.
Where's the cattle at?
And just have this one.
We gotta build the dam before we get the cattle. We gotta have the pond before we get the cattle. If they don't have water, what's gonna
Cattle
happen
can have water.
to them? They're gonna die. So we gotta have water before we can have cattle. We're just getting this ready for cattle.
Unless,
Alright.
These are two
Y'all
separate
understand?
ones, right? They're not connected.
Miss Al, are
Yes, sir.
these,
Connected?
are these, cause
They
it's a
connect back
water
here on the
line,
neighbor's property.
so they run, so this one runs back
They
here.
run-
No.
Don't worry about that.
So these are like two
Look at
different
your-
streams,
look
we
at
got
your
one
arrows.
over here, we got one over here that connect down.
You have, this is 150 acres, okay? So you're talking about 50 acres here, 75 acres here, 75 acres here.
Excuse me, teachers.
This is a
and students,
stream
At this
bed.
time, I need all of the testing classes to remain in their rooms. I need all of the testing class to remain in their room. Hold your students until further notice.
Well, see, what we're trying to say is when we build one here, if this one circulates back around and comes back through, then you would have to down this one.
They flow, it's
going
two
straight
totally
through.
different streams. It says right here that this stream, you have a very small stream that cuts through
That would be
the
this
southeast
one.
corner. And then you have your main stream that comes here. They meet on your neighbor's property.
I was wondering about the main stream. Does it like flow around, like the water flows all the way through it, or does it just go off somewhere else?
It just, they keep on, like, they're going from, okay, if you watch your arrows, see where your arrows are
Yeah.
going? Okay, this is a hill evidently,
Yeah,
because
and
you
it's
have your
gonna
arrows
drain
coming,
down
so
off in there.
it drains here, and the stuff that hits on this side drains here. Okay, so whenever it drains, they all meet together and then they come down, they're gonna continue to go downhill. This is downhill, it's a flows down this way. So it doesn't make a loop,
So it just runs off.
they meet here and go down farther.
Well, I know this.
They just
side
kinda go in
is
between
higher.
you, they go in between you and come.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. And it just runs off.
Now, are we talking about a pond that just for cows, or are we talking about a pond that we can also fish
You
in?
can fish in your pond if you want to.
Well, we don't have a lake, son, it ain't gonna be no pond.
Well, you gotta, your main purpose is cattle though. You gotta
Yeah,
water
I like
your
to
cattle.
hop off in it, cool off too.
Okay, well, you can swim in it if you want to. But the whole thing is, the main purpose of it is water for cattle,
Alright.
to drink.
Yeah, the pond could be right here, cause then they'll both,
Well,
run off
we're-
the side, run off the side.
But no, this side needs to be like really.
You know, I'm not-
Yeah.
I just want y'all to think about this, okay? Where are you gonna get water on top of that hill?
Top of the hill, we're down the hill.
No, cause this is a hill and
This
it's
is,
running
you
down.
see how the water's running on both sides?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, well, we take out this one, make it really deep where the water just kinda
Unless-
don't really wanna flow on this
Unless you
side.
can, unless you can put that pond here and run a drainage off to this one and make it run down.
I'm telling
Like,
you,
put
y'all
the
talk
pond
so-
here and it's gonna flow down this one.
We're gonna take out
It's
this
okay.
pond
I sound stupid all the time.
Yeah, main stream.
How you gonna put the pond right there in the middle?
Because when you dam this side,
The pond
up,
is where we
it's a
go.
really deep wall, all the way around, it's gonna be really where it holds a lot.
Yeah, you,
And you're
I
gonna put a
want
pipe
to
right
you,
here.
up to
yeah,
you.
you can probably put it right here and then whenever you do
Everything's
that,
up to
put
you.
like
I'm not
dam it
on
off
the
right
side.
here or whatever, like block it off and then let the
The
water
arrows are
run
running,
down or
yes.
something. And then make a spillway so it'll go over to this one.
And if you
Cause
notice.
it's gonna go downhill once it gets right here.
However big you want it to be.
But if it's
It's
all
gotta be
going
big
down
enough.
here,
It's gotta be
make it over here.
It's gonna be-
It's gotta be big enough to water 100 head of
Got to
cattle.
have some that's
Okay.
coming off of here too.
Well, see, this is a
That's
100.
probably what we're just gonna do,
And you're gonna
build
put
it
100
here,
cattle
block it off
in there,
here,
so do
cause you don't have
this
to worry about that up
What are
there.
the cattle gonna eat?
And then whenever you do that, just attach something to run it this one. They're gonna heat up anyways and come down here, but you're gonna want water running from that
So,
too.
we're gonna, this, if
Somehow
you
make
notice,
sure we
the
make
rails running, all of them kind of
It's
pull
gonna
back
run from
down
this
here.
regardless because it's
So
coming
your
down,
hill-
and then this coming down, so
Goes
it's
back
gonna
this
flow,
way, and
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
flow
keep
back
on
to
running.
this.
To you.
But we're gonna end up eating,
Hmm?
or not eating, but
Wherever
taking
you,
out.
wherever you want to. You just
some
tell
of
me why
these
you put it where you
runs
put it.
down.
That's all I wanna know.
Yeah.
If you put your
I'm
dam
talking
over
about
here, I
like
wanna know why you
60
put it
foot
there.
deep. No, I'm playing.
Well, this is gonna work. Models, do a little model scale.
I don't see one.
1 centimeter equals a foot.
Everything downhill,
How deep is it?
I don't know.
I know the wall needs to be pretty high, cause you know, when, if it does decide it wants to flood, you know, it's gotta be able to take that pressure. You know, I don't want something that thin as a box.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where we need to put it at.
I think we need to have
Cause
it.
you have to worry about running water through this
Hey,
one too.
Priscilla, is this side, you know, they both run down, but is this side more elevated than this one?
Well,
Or is it just all kinda just a valley that kinda runs down?
alright, it's a hill, okay, here's
Yeah.
one big hill and all that runs this side on this side. On this side, there's like a big hill here and then there's a hill here.
Yeah.
So your water runs boom, boom,
The dam will need to be close to the pond.
It just kinda, you see the water off, it comes here, and then water will hit here, half will go this way, half will go this way. And the water hits here and it goes this way, so it's all.
Like the hills are about like basically the same kind of level out, they just still more skill.
Like you might, you can probably put it here, make a spillway and it'll run off into this. Well, keep some down.
I kinda want it on
We
the
want the
street,
dam right here.
cause you wanna get all the water you can.
Yeah, like you can put it somewhere right here, so
Yeah, I'd run it, I wanna run it,
it'll run down.
I would
in
personally
here.
make it in the stream, like where the.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, you put it here and it'll
They're
spill into
actually-
that, and then you can put the little pipe where it's attached to this, so it'll go into that. Cause it's gonna go, you attach it to
If
the
we're
hills,
going
and it'll go
to-
downhill automatically right there.
Yes, sir.
Straw.
Like, you know, this would be your.
Straw.
Where they
Trickle
go,
pipe.
run through this.
Trickle
go
pipe.
down there and go straight to the other side.
Cause your pond, on a
Right
pond,
here, if you got a pond here. and you
on a
got
pond, wherever you have your pond,
spill off
you want it at a certain level, you don't want it to continue to rise.
Right.
Okay.
So you're gonna stick that.
So you're gonna stick your trickle pipe, that way whenever it's just a little bit of rain, it'll go through the trickle pipe. But whenever it's a
You're gonna get
flood,
when you're lower
you want it to go down your
If you're
spillway.
more closer to where this one is,
So
you get water from this side.
trickle pipe.
Well, if you get it from this side and this
So
one.
we want trickle pipe going back to this.
Hey, can we only build one or can we
Cause
build
the excess water, you want it to run off, and here's already a natural
Cause
runoff.
Well, remember
you're
your-
more, cause like.
remember the size.
Yeah,
Other
you
than-
can make, you
How
can
many-
make two.
how many
you can
acres
make
is
two
this?
smaller ponds.
150 acres.
150 acres.
That'd be really fun.
That's a really long trickle pipe.
This is gonna be a really big lake. It's
Okay.
Can we have two ponds?
gonna be Lake Michigan.
If you want two ponds,
I mean, that's what you
why
would
do you
need.
need two ponds?
Well, it would be easier, you have one, like a,
Where your
pond on
trickle
one side,
reserve.
one side, and they'll both, you know, run off from, one run from
Yeah,
one
that's
pond,
what I
one
was
run from
saying.
the other pond. You know,
I'm
and one could be
I'm
for
confused.
just mainly for the cows, and one could be for something
I
else,
don't-
like you said, fishing.
what I'm saying is-
whatever.
So how are you gonna keep the cows out of the
Where are we
pond?
going?
But, well,
But
it's
it's, they can
more,
go in either one they want.
yeah, but it's more of like a double
I
kind
mean,
of
you-
reserve.
you get
This
the trickle
one
pipe, where's the
goes
water gonna
drier quicker. This one kinda still has more, but,
That's why I said
Yeah,
this.
still-
well, I don't know,
forgot
cause
how
that- the
big
stream's
this
still
thing
gonna
is.
run and give it water, so that one dries up pretty much, that one is.
Hey, that's 150 acres, so that's probably like,
We'll just hope they don't.
That's why we need a
300
60
yards.
foot deep.
Just
Yeah.
remember, just remember your heels.
That's not a
okay?
lot.
Yeah, that's what
But
How often in the summer?
I don't know, do y'all wanna do the
Have
pond
you
here
gone to
off
the
to the
hills and
side?
something like?
but I thought the pond was this whole thing right
That's why
So
I'm
what's
saying,
gonna
we make it
happen?
right
That's what I
here.
said, but
We
if
need
y'all
to make
wanna
it
do it
on
off
to
to
the
the
side,
side, or
where
make the
we
trickle
kinda-
pipe go to it.
Yeah, that's.
Like the dam, like, that big old,
See, I'm trying to figure out.
I say there ain't no sense in taking
Like a
up any
spillway.
land over here when you
we
want
need
to
to
get
do it
out
like a
water.
spillway,
right to one
cause they're
spot.
dead in the middle of it.
You're just taking more.
Like, we need to have it
Food
blocked
away
right here,
from
you
them.
know,
How powerful is
so
this?
when it gets.
That
so
stream
much
is
higher,
stream
whatever,
bent.
you know, it's kinda
So
like-
with it being, it's dry until it rains.
Up here, like you can place
You
it
can just
here.
take you one of them big old
Spillway would be right
swimming
here,
pools
like,
set out there.
no, you can
take
place
a
it
whole
about
plate
right
of
here,
ground,
and then up
fill it
here would be the
with
water. Sitting, and you don't have a
Perfect
spillway that
idea.
I think we need to have it more
Exactly.
down in the middle, cause if you're up here and the water's still running down here, then we're kinda bypassing what
No,
we're.
Oh,
you
yeah.
run straight through there. That's
They
what
gotta
I'm
hear
saying,
you.
like, Right here,
Okay.
you're gonna put the soil
Thank
and
you.
clay, whatever back here, and you'll have the water sitting in that hole. Push it down a little bit, make it run off into this. And then it's gonna run down, and you just gotta find a way to attach it to this.
Yeah, but this side, say we got a block right here,
Uh-huh.
well, this side is where our, just like
Not
trickling.
too much access
Well, you
water.
still got all the rain that's running here, and running down and not going into here. But if you bring it back down more, you get like
Didn't say
a
access.
third more of the rain because you're farther down, so
So
you're
you
gonna
would need
accumulate
like
more
a
water.
Y thing, the water is split, you get, then you just.
You right,
Yeah,
look,
trickle
if
pipe.
you do the dam right here, and you gonna have water coming down, and it's gonna trap the
Yeah,
water.
but you really wanna keep your
Okay.
spillway
Right,
close to
it's gonna trap, but what happens
where
when
the
you
water
get oil?
collects.
It's gonna flood.
So it's gonna flood, but what's gonna happen?
But,
Could you put
Well,
a
I mean, it's
dam?
gonna flood, but what we talked about
Like
is still.
a pipe there?
well,
Or
that's
restrict
the
amount of water
thing,
going
like you'd have one of them drain pipes
Yeah.
or
You
two or
could.
so, you know, depending if it really starts flooding, you know,
Then
and it just
you
kinda
could
fills into
put
this
a
one.
pipe,
Okay, and that's, what's wrong with that?
no, that's too
Nothing wrong
complicated,
with
overcomplicated.
Not really. I mean,
No, I was saying you could put a pipe, and water runs off to
But now I gotta figure
the
out-
lake.
Well,
Well, it's, we got plenty of water here, I don't really see no reason to mess with it.
And you get too much water, you
think
got
it's
like
wrong?
like a spillway, like some pipe or something,
Yeah, that's where I think personally needs to be.
flow out.
Because you still gotta leave enough for his cattle, so you don't wanna dam it all the way down.
This-
He had a good idea, let's do.
You got your dam right
Mhm.
there.
I do like the idea. What we should
Get in
do.
the conversation here, Cameron.
Yeah,
Flow out.
that's what he's talking about, adding, put them on this side. See, right here's gonna be filling up with water, and then the spill is gonna be in the dam and pushing the water up here. But how are we gonna get water to this one? This one also has, this is the main street, this is just the,
Don't talk all
Why was that what he
Yeah, it's.
well, if it gets
But
water
ain't
coming
it
from.
automatically gonna get water?
Every time we're in.
He's having trouble.
So do we have Kyle,
You
or
can-
can this is kinda like draw, this is your.
You can also add one from this side that drains over there, so this one can also be running water down through this.
Yeah. So just end up putting a drain that kinda runs, I don't know. I just,
At
I
the
focus
spill
on
way
one.
off down here.
What do you think, Richard?
Here. Then a triple pipe.
Do we need water coming through this one?
So the main
What-
purpose.
This is more of the main,
Never
so
get
you're gonna
water.
get more water, so you don't really, you know, it is nice to
It
have
stays
this one,
here
you know,
until it
but
gets
you,
over.
more are gonna be
Get
focused
another
on
triple
drug
pipe
pipe.
that comes feed back to the other side of the tank.
I like the side of the dam being there, that's fine.
Above the spill.
Oh,
that's
where
good.
it's gotta be.
Triple pipe right there. That
But I
way.
wonder if we need
When we
more,
don't have
cause it's
a
gonna
lot,
rain, water coming, but you're gonna get more water coming from
Kind
this
of
one.
fill up a little bit at a time.
So
And it won't
you need at least,
overflow.
I'd make it pretty deep
Comes through.
where you kinda, you know, the way the cow, where I'd kinda have it notched off.
That
where it
about what
kinda-
y'all wanna
So
do.
where's
Cows
the
on
pond,
phones.
where's the pond gonna be at?
Sounds like a plan.
Build up here?
I say the dam needs to be.
That would be like.
Yeah, and put the pond right here.
Yeah, look, yeah, that's what we can do, the water's gonna run through and fill up the pond. And then
So
the
the pond
dam,
needs to be here and the dam needs to be lower.
yeah, it'll fill up the pond and then go. Okay.
And if you wanted to finish, you know.
So
just
put
put
the
a
pond
good,
right here, put a P.
Yeah, just don't make it
Yes,
deep.
sir. Come here.
Come here, boss man.
Okay, cause yeah, when the water runs out, it's gonna fill up the pond, and then the pond's gonna have the,
Yeah, this right here could be the size,
And
like,
if the pond gets you more water.
Where's your pond
it's
going
down to the
Yeah.
same.
Okay, well,
yeah. You can have the pond and then like a little leadway that goes down to the dam.
Water's gonna be in the pond.
okay.
or just keep the mainstream.
Cause these are gonna meet up later on down here somewhere, and
Yeah, it's gonna, he said it's gonna meet up on that guy, so.
Yeah.
This one can like run into him, that way he'll have enough, so this don't take out this side.
So if this the pond right here, why we just can't like
Put another triple pipe.
have a dam here and like block it off and run into the pond, then like when it get
You
too
know the
full,
purpose
then
of
you
that,
know,
right?
we can have like
Stop
a,
the water.
no,
Stop the
a
water.
cut
So,
off pipe where you know, you
how
get
will
too
stop
full,
the
it just
water?
overflows and it just
Put it in
run
the
right
pipe.
down.
hey, you can have one right
Well,
here.
that's the point is this one right here. So
It's
when
gonna
you,
run all the way
So
across.
we're gonna make a
yeah,
dam
it's just
on
gonna
the
like,
here.
Just a hill. You gotta think, you gotta heal.
we'll have to end up cutting down
If you make the
part of
dam
that hill
here,
where it'll
go ahead,
sit down
Cameron.
and just run through the valley.
Okay, you can have the pipes lower in this water, and then whenever it gets there, it can slowly drain out, but if it gets too high, you can have like, you know, on the top of the water, like when it gets real high, you can have like a part dug out that leaks, and just throw a leak over and go
Oh, it
into
just
this
goes in
one.
your dam, that way
You know,
whenever
go
the
down,
water
cause it may
fills
get real high, and you don't want too much
And
pressure on the
shouldn't
dam,
have
but
already,
if
it's
it's
just gonna
real high, you
trickle
can
out
have
the
the little
pipe.
leeway, it'll
That way it
leak down to
doesn't
that, go to
overflow
this
and
one, and just
bust your
take
well.
all the way out instead of having to go to the dam.
Good job, Cameron.
So that'll,
So we were just overconfident.
That's what I'm
You were
talking
way
about.
over.
We not
so we're gonna have a pretty big, it's gonna
Waterway
be,
system.
Like a little trench, kind of trench because of this, whenever it gets up real high.
This is a farm pond, it's a
We should
farm
make
here.
that like.
but then you'd also have,
Maybe,
You can actually, you
You
can
have
actually,
this
put- you
one.
can actually put like
It's for
2 or
cattle.
3
Yeah,
that
fishing
run
pond,
through.
this is exactly
You're
what
gonna
a
have to
fishing
be, you're
pond.
gonna have to be your trench kinda high.
and if it gets,
Yeah, that's what, you know,
It's
like
a
right when the
farm pond
pond
and a fishing
meets top of
pond.
the water, like if it gets real high, it just runs off down.
It's
see,
proper. There-
if it
one
gets
of them
to
has
this
fish, one of
level,
them doesn't.
and these aren't taken care of, then you're gonna need like at least 2 kind of,
Just a wide trench, or you can get, you know, the little big pipe they have, just cut it in half and stick it in the ground, so you can just pour down through there.
Oh, what?
I'll say we
You're
form 2
fine.
of
Tell me where
these,
it's gonna
yeah.
be and tell me why it's gonna be there.
You can do that. We got no leaks. Well, let's see. Running off here. Yeah, cause it's also gonna be going downhill, so that little trench would be good making it go downhill. Like you can just
You know
knock
what's in
through that
front?
hill and put the trench run downhill with that one.
You can't, you're on the marker where you can see it.
You want it blue or
Yeah,
brown?
cause you're gonna be getting water filled up from here.
Brown.
Oh.
Green.
Oh, we're gonna have a pretty big pond, you gotta.
And just
understand.
label it. You can
All
talk
like that
anything
is
label
gonna be
the
a-
pond, I don't care.
You're gonna have a-
Yeah, cause at the same time when it rains, all the water's gonna be running down through everywhere.
Yeah, so I mean,
Down through here.
See, here, we're gonna have a pretty big one.
Okay.
So you're gonna have a couple drain off, you know, like, what's that pond? I mean, that lake right there. Like Phoebe, what's that lake that's in Phoebe?
Which one?
Oh, there's
Lake Phoebe, how about that?
yeah, but, you know, either way, they have some of these pipes that spill over into the other side, cause they cut in half.
Yeah, that's
dirt road.
Yes, that's something.
But then you can also, cause when it gets to flooding, it'll almost take out the road. So they have some that are also higher on down. They run into the other one, cause those are like, it covers the pipe. So then you would have some that kind of take over to the valley, which are more for your,
Remember, that's 150 acres.
From here to here?
That's 75 acres.
Lord, that's a lot of pipe.
look, we're just gonna have to double up
We
the
were
pipe
thinking
right
about
here.
paper ones.
Look, we're just gonna have a big old, thing right here. When it gets so high, it ain't gonna overflow.
Okay.
We have enough pipe right here.
So what's your idea?
Right, there we go.
What's your idea?
That ain't enough, it ain't never gonna be enough.
How you look?
Put the dam down here so you know it all flows down, you know, the pond gonna be like this. It all flows.
Well, actually, it's down right here, it's kind of reaching.
He was talking.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh,
Is it continuously a hill, like going downhill as you go up?
Mhm.
Is it like as you go past this?
Yeah, it's just a low grade hill, just easing on out.
All this water's gonna be coming into the pond and everything.
So,
I don't know, you can put, I've seen a lot.
just remember, it's gonna have a spillway.
Over there behind the baseball field, you know how they put rock on
It
the
doesn't hurt to
side?
have.
Yeah,
it.
that's
You can't have too much water.
So we could do
There's too much
something
water.
like that around the dam.
Like around, like at the top of the dam, around the dam. But at the bottom.
We ain't worried about running the water off of this one.
No, yeah, we would put clay all over it. It'd be a
Yeah,
clay
we're
dam.
just, you're not worried.
Put pipes,
Why are y'all worried about?
I was
Around the clay, put rocks, so that when rain, water, any water,
Right, that's for you, right? Yeah.
But see,
we can
this
use
one you could
that.
have like a trip,
And come-
I can't remember none of the
Trickle
names.
pipe? It's on
So,
that
okay,
code.
you and your team will need to decide what type of spillway is needed.
Yeah, the spillway, you
After-
can have a spillway right there,
Okay.
because they release pressure on it.
Okay.
When building a dam, you will need to
That's what-
decide where the
How
spillway
you
is
do that?
located.
That's what we're gonna do right here. When it gets too high, it's gonna
At the
come over
dam.
and spill off into here. And then the
You
dam's
just have
gonna
one like
have
this
like,
where it kind of just,
Well,
The dam's gonna have,
actually,
like,
just
a
in
little
case, you know, if you wanted, we
That's
could
what
do
I'm
like
saying.
a
Look,
spillway.
but they
I
go
think
through
it's
there
cool.
so
Down,
much, when it gets,
just
if
in
it's
case
low, then they
it
close it.
started over.
Where they'll build up to
Go
the water
straight
they
up.
need, and if it's too much, then they'll kind of.
What we
that's what
also
we're gonna
could
do.
do
Them put the little pipes in the
is-
dam. When it gets up to that
I've
certain
seen this,
height, it's gonna
is
come out the
whenever you
pipe.
do
So what happens if
forming
you
in
get
the
so much
soil,
the pipe can't handle it?
you have,
Well, then
the
it's
pond comes
Yeah,
up
kinda.
and
It's
kind
gonna
of
build
has a
up
little
in the dam. I
hump,
guess the pipes are breaking.
and then it goes down.
So what
So you
how
have
can
almost
fix
like a
that
little
problem?
channel, not very deep, but then the water
How can you
flows
fix that
goes
problem?
through here. And you can have a pipe,
Think about it.
another trickle pipe.
Have another drain.
Just in case this overflows, you have something else.
Not at all.
I don't know, I've seen that done.
I know it's something about-
Crown.
Kramer. Oh yeah, Kramer.
So much pressure.
He's some
You
talk.
gotta handle, like,
It's about making a shorter dam.
The height of
Let's,
the,
let's put some water on the pond.
yeah,
Yeah. He's saying so
the
that.
height of the dam
give
is
it time
20
to get
foot.
so much force. If it gets too high, it's gonna
I
go right.
think Kyle's mom's gonna hang this on the fridge.
Professional 3-year-old right there.
What's yours?
Third grade.
More pipes?
I just want pipes in it.
Height of the dam.
So y'all just decide what you're gonna do and
I
just
imagine
do
that
it.
depends on
And then
how
we're gonna
deep
test it and see
the
if it
water.
works.
What do we? we're not
Well, see,
gonna
the
do that.
cow, they're gonna walk through.
Can we just like?
There's
test
no
it
doubt
first
about
before
that.
we-
They're gonna walk.
So we have to make a little stream.
No, they ain't gonna walk through the pond.
No, you don't have to do a streamway, we're just gonna fill it up with water and just put it in the pond.
Oh, I got this.
But
You
have
don't
you
have
ever
to.
seen
Oh,
a
so you
gotta
pond?
make sure
in-
the
I've never
Just
seen a
make
cow
sure the
swim.
dam works.
Oh.
We're worried about the soil.
You
Yes.
can literally put
They
in
do.
straw.
Yeah.
Okay. We need more
Look,
straw.
but what I'm saying is we need to make it enough height, that way, you know, they still got enough to drink, but say when they have calves.
Well, you don't want them walking through there crapping and peeing in the pond.
I'm trying to. I know clay would be a good
That's-
choice.
You know,
Nasty, but
Nasty.
it's gonna happen.
yeah, but still.
There's no way to stop them from walking through the pond without being able to drink.
You're gonna make a dam.
The clay or the
out of-
soil.
So how you gonna build your
clay
dam?
on the
You're gonna have
outside.
it right here.
See,
We're gonna clay it
like
up.
rocks.
We can get some
Yeah,
dirt,
rocks kind of
put it in the ground,
build it
we're
up
gonna form
front.
it, we're gonna put
And
it
you
down.
have the sand on the inside
do
kind
it.
of
Put it
passes
down
and fills it up, and then you
Of
put
what?
clay over it. To
Clay.
kinda
Clay and rock.
seal it off.
Clay and rock.
Put clay in
Okay.
by the time the pressure of water hits it.
Y'all wanna go ahead and
you
build
can
that?
inside
I mean, y'all have an idea what you're gonna do, right? We figured out this is where you're gonna
start
put the dam.
sinking and sinking and
You figured out how you're gonna do it.
Because we're gonna
Also,
build our
question,
dam.
how deep
Our
does the
dam's gonna
pond
be
need
about
to be?
right here.
How-
We're gonna
how-
put water.
It,
We just gotta make
whatever, however
sure
deep you
that it
want it.
works. and-
How-
Just remember, y'all, before y'all get to building, don't forget, before y'all get to building, don't forget what kind of soil's already in the bottom. What kind of soil does it say it's on the bottom on your paper?
Clay, loam, and
Let's see.
sand.
Clay, do it.
Some rock in there too.
Clay, loam, and rock. Gravel.
So we gotta put that on the bottom of it too?
So
No, you need to know if that works or not. If it works, go ahead and put it on your bottom in here.
What? What's on?
On the bottom right now, there is.
Just remember, that's your bottom. That's your bottom right here. If that doesn't work, you need to tell me it doesn't work and tell me what you're gonna put on the bottom.
I think that's
Huh?
We have to put the sand stuff on the bottom too?
Whatever it says here is your bottom. And my question is this.
Hold on.
Y'all listen.
Hey, hey.
We're doing waterproof tests.
Listen. Whatever's on the bottom. If it doesn't work, what do you have to do? Whatever's on the bottom, that clay loam, what do you have to do if it doesn't work?
You have to get it out.
You have to
Like push it all up? Lay it all
cover, you have to relay down another layer, like you have nothing but straight sand, you pack it down and like, or you bring in more dirt. I don't know
You
how
bring
to-
in more dirt.
Bring in more dirt. Good job. But what happens with the stuff that's already in here?
You excavate it and put it somewhere else.
There you go. Good job.
Did I say that loud enough?
Yeah.
So. This is gravel, clay would work,
I'm gonna beat you up.
the gravel would, but you're gonna.
Get back to work.
you're also-
You heard that, right?
It's a promise. It's not a threat. Now, come on.
In it to where it drains out. Like you don't build a pond good and you get it too shallow of
They
clay.
said that's the bottom, right? So do we have to put that in?
We're gonna get it somewhere.
Y'all get to building.
Can we get some dirt?
It's right here. Y'all go get it. It's on the table. Bring it to you. Y'all use the lids as your mixing tables so we don't get dirt and stuff all over the table. Use your lids. Each team gets a lid.
Grab a handful.
I'm gonna beat, see, that's gonna kind of fill it in, all in, and clay over it. Who y'all?
Think it's camera. That color looks like, it's like greasy.
You gotta roll.
Hungry?
Alright, are we making the whole 150 acres?
Y'all got some soup?
Is this our bottom right
No,
here?
you're just doing that's just an example where we're gonna put it. This is just a representative set.
Okay, look,
It's-
Tyler.
It would be a whole lot bigger than that. You're just gonna go from side to side as you're dancing. Yeah,
It's kind of like mixing this all together, so I guess you just gonna throw this outside with
What
the
on earth?
because it's all mixed together now. I was thinking, what are we gonna lay it, like the sand here, then the rocks on top, then clay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We shouldn't mix
Wait.
it.
we got everything we need right now.
Tomorrow we can go over there and put this plate, I mean, that sand on the bottom.
Get it all. Sand on the bottom, right? Which one you put on the bottom first, sand, right? Sand on the bottom, rock, then clay.
No, well,
We really don't
just
need,
for our net,
We
but
really
you
don't
gotta
need
have
these rocks.
clay to seal it off, basically, to hold
we
it.
really don't need these rocks on the bottom. You put sand on the bottom and clay on top. Because the rocks, you know, it's gonna be bumpy and make it all
Yeah,
cracks.
that's why,
Cracks through it. We'll put sand on the bottom.
you know.
Cause you're gonna have to have some dirt. You don't put clay on top.
We're gonna build a dam. The way the dam needs to work in
It
here,
is a sand.
I want it right here in the middle. What? I want the dam in the middle. That way we can have water on one side and water on the other, that way we can see if it leaks.
That's like a dog.
You want the dam, okay.
So
So you want the pond like right here?
No,
No, the
See,
sand,
look,
water's
sand's
gonna be on this
bottom,
side.
put clay on
Dam's
top of
gonna be
that,
right
so it
here.
doesn't leak through the
It's gonna be
bottom.
right here.
It's
Supposed to be
flow
dry
from the
over
bottom.
So none of this
You don't
really
want the
matters, we're
little,
just figuring out about the.
y'all come work over here on your table.
Okay. So let me get some sand with them.
Right.
It's just like separating it all.
I wasn't thinking, I just kinda put it all together.
Yeah, that's probably. Or maybe you can build.
Do we need the building to see if it's gonna leak first, or?
Hey,
What?
I think we got enough dirt.
It's like clay.
Clay, did they steal the whole
They
clay
stole
bottom?
it, they stealing everything.
You can get some off their table, eh?
We need some
I'm
more.
doing it. They don't steal everything.
Do we want a super long trick clock? Or do we want
Have a little ladle over here digging out stuff.
More.
That's all I can believe.
There we go.
Clay in there, pack it.
scissors?
You're gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, and then we're
So-
just gonna build the dam and stuff on top of this.
So what are y'all putting in there, Richard?
This over here is
See,
clay.
pack that in there.
What's on the bottom?
Sand. Sand,
Why'd you
where it
put
kinda
sand on?
forms everything. Cause you kinda, as a filling, you know, if you got rocks and you put this clay in there, well, you're not gonna be able to get all
gonna
the
be all
clay in
lumpy
through
and
there, so you
everything.
use the sand to kinda fill in all the other holes and stuff where you put the clay on it and it won't give in as much. Or it won't give in.
So the dam, is this whole thing the dam?
No, this
you-
is just the bottom.
That's the bottom of the pond.
Yeah, we decided to re-layer the bottom of it to where it is clay to where you won't have no, if you
Then
got
the
like.
dam's gonna be in the middle.
Cause I said mix, so you don't know if it's got sand in it or just rock, 'cause, you know, if it's not packed good, then you might have a hole that releases, lets all your water out through the bottom of it.
So basically what you did is you took all the stuff that was in it out and put that there.
Yeah, you took just what you thought was gonna be bad and got it down to wherever you thought it was gonna be able to good, where you put down regular clay, to where it'll be able to seal.
We're building a dam here and the water's gonna be here and we're gonna have like the little pipes leading out to go up here on this side.
It doesn't say sure, but it's there.
Soil's already really moist. What are you making the dam out of? Just rocks? It's gonna leak through the rocks.
That's why you put your sand in it.
So
You
what's
put rocks, then sand to fill in the holes, and then you repack clay over it.
What's
You're gonna pack
You
it.
sure that's gonna hold?
dirt and
Yeah.
stuff over here? We're just worried about the dam.
Well, you're gonna need that clay to.
Which side's the pond?
Yeah, we're gonna have, the outside,
So why
the outsides are gonna be filled with clay.
After we
That's the
take
bed,
it
so
in with sand,
what's the
then
bed
we'll
made of?
It's made of something on the top we have it today.
So it's clay. So
Feel
what y'all
the clay
do?
absorbing the moisture that was
Clay,
in
I don't
the
know.
sand. The clay is like absorbing the moisture
What
that's in the
happened to the
sand,
holes?
see? How it's coming up.
You
Don't forget your straws, now you don't need
We got it out
your.
of there. It didn't
It's already never brought in.
I guess.
So why are you using
You
clay?
might well just go and pack them rocks right there down in there deep as you can, and then just build it up.
Yeah, what? Yeah, just
Yeah, damn. You just build
put
it
the sand on top of it.
So it absorbs it, and it absorbs it and then it can't pass through. So y'all using strictly clay?
And rocks. We use rock.
Just keep it in a,
I like that.
Keep it in tight.
Like they do on those.
Like this, yeah, right.
Don't put too much sand, 'cause you're just filling
I
it
don't
up.
think of that.
that's all I'm doing, I'm just packing little bits of sand in there. Yeah.
Why don't you help Cameron?
I'm supervising.
Ain't no supervisor.
Worst supervisor ever.
So where's your drain?
It's gonna be at the top, as soon as we check to see if it's leak proof.
Well, how you gonna get the water back out after you get it?
Huh?
How you gonna
We
get
could've
the water
actually
back
done
out?
Oh, listen,
What?
This is a one-time deal. You get one shot,
You
that's
know we
it.
need to be putting clay on this too, I think.
Because what happens in real life,
Yeah, we're gonna put it on the
Oh,
outside.
the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
if you fill it up in
This is
real,
like
you
the
do it
ground.
in
You
real
got,
life,
like-
you fill it
Yeah, I
up.
know they're talking about like pack it around it really
Yeah,
tight,
yeah.
like crap.
And it takes, you done, you wasted a bunch of money and a bunch of time. Probably more money than that. But it's probably pretty close on both.
How high is this dam gonna be?
Yeah, you're gonna need it high.
Cause you got that main stream right there. so-
Well, should we be putting the pipes in as we're building?
Yeah, once we get
We need to
to
put
the
them
top.
right here, the pipes actually. Put them about halfway.
Not really put, like,
Well, you
put
need
it in there
them a
right
little
now,
bit higher.
he gonna flow straight through. All the water gonna
So
go
what y'all
straight
making y'all
through.
stand
So we're
at?
stacking the rocks on top.
Sand, sand, or clay? We're
Just
gonna
check.
put it around
Put in the
it.
trigger point.
You know,
Hurry up.
what's the purpose of that?
Get out of here.
Maybe, so mostly it'll block. the
Did you say
water.
Kyle or you meant
It's like to stop, cause the
Well,
clay.
you see, if you're splitting up the rocks,
But
then
make sure
when
you put your hand on the back
Yeah,
side.
the pressure is gonna kind of push the clay on through, and it'll end up have blowouts. So, but if you take it full of sand, it'll kind of reinforce it where it don't go back.
Don't worry.
Put a little bit of clay in there, if I wanna put it on there right now, so you know, we can like over there, right, you know what I mean, get it.
Because the water, when it fills up, it'll fill all the way up until you get to that pipe, then it'll open your water.
We just imagine that it's
They have
there.
boulders, not rocks, they have boulders.
How high is the water gonna be?
Rock.
Yeah, how high are we putting the water?
The dam.
Just to your dam,
Small rock.
just the height of your
Hey,
dam.
Miss
It's,
Sal.
We need to rock up this side.
It's all up to you.
You don't
Worry
want
about
this to
some
wash
pipes.
away.
That when we compact the dirt, it might
Try
switch
to,
the
he said
pipes.
we're gonna put it higher.
Okay.
Exactly.
Put the pipe right there. Like,
You think
put
it
the
did?
water in there, it's gonna all come
I mean, considering our
straight
pipes are made
Get down
of
there.
very thin plastic.
See if you can fit your head in there and blow real. No, I'm kidding. We'll work with that. If it doesn't work,
out. He said,
we'll get
we're gonna
something.
build it to the top of
Show
the
you
dirt.
there so you can open it up.
But you don't want it all the way to the top of your dam. Cause if you look at all of them, they got, if you go to the top, if it's flowing over,
All right,
then
Kyle.
you know, you got more
Gonna need
chance
some
of it
precision
coming
work
down.
out here.
You got a little way to go, bro. To get there.
Yeah, if we were taking all the clay, then we're gonna put another layer of clay over
In
it.
this last year.
It should come up from the bottom, it's just one of the little boil things, whatever you want to call it.
Come up from the bottom.
Cause you know how the water will seep through and then pop up like.
Yeah, but
Just
that's
imagine
like-
that the rocks are right here.
Like it'll seep through the sand and stuff.
It'll be in
Come on.
line.
I don't know, we probably go over there and look for some smaller rocks.
Hopefully don't do that.
You're welcome to it.
I'll go some small.
No.
Sand bull.
Yes,
They do that top first.
We always call it the blowout.
Trying to break your hand with a rock.
Hey, show you this.
Money that comes.
Some baby rocks.
It's kind of throw together.
Keep dropping. How are you?
Good.
Wow, that's how you put rock on a pipe.
How do we get it down?
Starting to look like the Lonely Dam.
Forget that.
Starting to look like something.
I don't know.
You say rolling.
I don't know what to call it, but it's something. Nobody took a call it. We're gonna get paid millions of dollars for this idea.
We get paid $2.
You should put it down good and big.
Bag of chips.
50 cents a piece.
Yeah, bag of chips. Literally. I'm trying to get the rocks in there, I just can't. How you do?
Really?
I'm trying here.
All right, look at your side. Now look at me and step side.
This side looks good. Hey, at least I'm actually trying.
Like me.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I've supplied the rock. I'm not really.
Yeah, I can pack that, they really tight. Yeah, you need to start adding straws like right
Yeah,
there.
I'm about to.
Guaranteed
This
never
side.
break.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, pushing it right on these sides, 'cause you don't wanna leak through the sides. I'm piling it up on these sides.
But But see, if you didn't have that sand when you push down.
Actually,
kind
you
of-
probably
It's
live
bad.
around,
Now you can go and start putting your straws in now for it, you know.
I ain't really worried about it. What purpose does that do?
I don't know, I just think it, that's what purpose it does.
they put little-
Rocks.
Then got like spill out, it's
It's same, it.
the straw's not the same like that all.
Well, I was just kind of
Well,
hoping
the
that.
bottom won't, because gravity and water will keep packing it down.
It ain't gonna wash away, if it
Now, the
does.
side
You
line,
have to take it around these
pond is way out here.
Yeah.
We're just
This is a
focusing on,
section of it.
yeah, we're just focusing on the main part.
You should've put some sand on top of the straw, 'cause you know that sand will get down in between them straws. And that clay just gonna mold around it.
Well, flavor dirt, nothing dirt.
They're gonna get up in the straws, then it won't come through at all.
It just sits there and holds.
And it's stuck very hard.
Yeah.
It's just this.
Don't cover up the straws.
Does get the hardest test.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come through the straw, come through the side, so you can look right here and see like where it's coming through.
So one, put one in at a time.
The opposite day.
You can still take them off.
Yeah, just put them on different levels, we'll put them all in the same spot.
Kyle do it.
Put
Kyle
one in
seems
at a
like
time,
it.
put a little
Yeah.
between them.
Do this one. If you put them all in the same spot, you're leaving a bigger gap.
I won't take them off. Hey, look at my wallet. Now we go.
Start from the bottom.
Hey,
I started,
like put them all over the dam, like down here too. Put 'em all in the same spot.
I started from the corner.
One of your first.
I'll use Jack's.
Y'all about done yet?
No, we were, but I had to fix Aiken's
Well, this is,
mistake.
this is second.
I started from the corner instead of
Who does that? It's like laying bricks.
So,
Alright,
Yeah. Hopefully get somewhere.
I say it could.
we'll have.
And if it don't hold, y'all are blaming me.
Are all your certifications at the same level?
I did there, look at that.
To look
That made
like
it right
he
there.
did something.
That made it.
Yeah, okay, so one
Great
gets higher.
job.
It's
Actually
got
trying.
another one that came in.
yes.
So we're kind of releasing more pressure.
Who's
and
gonna
then
pour the
if we get
water?
past that one. No, I will.
Sal,
We're hoping it'll do that. It'll get everything it's supposed to do.
Do what?
come here. We're
Yes, it
ready.
does, none of that.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Sorta.
We
We're ready physically, not mentally.
I love the self-confidence.
I told him it was all about having faith, and it just makes sense.
Cause you didn't do it.
If you believe hard enough.
Hey, pour slow.
Oh,
Very
I'm
slow.
pouring. I'm pouring.
Get the cup down there. Use
Here,
the
we'll get a cup, yeah, we'll use that cup.
Use that cup.
That may be-
Cause, I mean, if you pour that in there, it's gonna.
There you go. Well, we'll wait on them. We'll do it all at one time.
Oh,
We'll test who's
care.
better.
Well, that way we can have time and everything.
cares?
I ain't just bored.
What, pour faster?
It's a certain technique to this.
Hey,
Don't worry. You're spilling it all.
the rocks are falling on the back.
Thanks.
Look,
That
look, that's from you.
What? All right, let's leave it there because it's not quite to the drainage. Let's leave it there, see if it'll leak. Let's leave it a minute or two, and if it doesn't leak, we'll add in some more to your.
Hey, it's going through the pipe now.
Yeah. Some of that.
No, it's going right below the pipe.
It's right below it. We'll give it a second. I don't think it's gonna leak through. I think we did it, guys.
Beautiful. With,
Yeah, you got mud all over your desk now.
Sorry.
I wonder about y'all all the time.
Hey, what are you doing now, fella?
Hey, easy on the pool.